All right, what's up, you guys? We're here for week 4. It's the second match of the day, and I'm joined by your boy Mahone. What's good?
What's up? Glad to be here.
Oh, you're good. Okay, we're good. Whoopsie,
Okay.
they can see your face. But yes, so you guys, if you guys don't know who Mahone is, he's the community manager for CS:GO at CS Star League. And of course, I'm the caster, of course, but he's gonna be lightening the load here, joining us here and there. We need his brains, of course. He is a main player and in ESCA, and also from the powerhouse UBC. Now, I'd like to start it off by, my players played against his players. We took 9 rounds. No big deal.
Not bad, not bad.
Even though it was a 4v5.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
But yeah, with that being said, guys, we have the second matchup coming up. So before we get into it, though, let's talk about what happened early on today. So let me pull this up. So Montreal versus Toronto. I thought it'd
slaughter,
be, yeah,
huh?
I know. I thought it'd be way closer. Come on now. I know some of these guys on land. I know both schools, and Montreal, like they've been a part of the last season. Actually, I think both previous years. Actually,
Mhm.
like players like No, Epsilon, HHQZ. We didn't see him, but Montreal beat Toronto 16-1. Now, something to talk about though is that Toronto won the ninth round on Train. That is something to talk about. They won the ninth round on Train. Train, and everyone and their mom knows. My mom knows. I talked to her about this. Train is a very CT sided map. I don't know what's wrong with Toronto. They chose T side, and I did talk to the players. I talked to Denya, and he told me, it was kind of like they had a lot of subs. It was kind of like a 4v5 for them, and they just wanted to like pug it out on T side. I'm like, oh my goodness, come on now. You can
Train is not the
still,
map to pug.
yeah, Train is not the map to pug 100%. But and just so you guys know, I'm also sick, so I don't actually sound like this normally. I'm absolutely gross right now. But Mahone, and let's talk about this matchup. UC Irvine versus UC Santa Cruz. I've seen both these schools last year. They both look pretty good this year. What can we expect from UC Irvine? I know you know both these teams very well.
Yeah. So UC Irvine, as we all know, last year they placed third, fourth. They made it to the semifinals. But this year they have some slight roster changes. Strawberry, Rokuro are, I believe, the only returning members, as the other three no longer play. So essentially their roster is quite revamped. But the same can be said for UCSC as well, because they have 5 completely different players, not even a single returning member. So, but in either case, UCSC has shown that they can hang right now, and I think this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, UC Irvine, right? They're currently 1-1 in the season. Like you said, I recognize Strawberry, I recognize Rokuro, and UC Santa Cruz, like you said, 5
Nobody,
new
yeah.
players. Yeah, this new talent. Um, it's gonna be interesting to find out what these guys can pull off. UCSC is currently 2-0, and with that being said, this is actually double check on these players. Oh my goodness, they're not starting. Oh my goodness, I got scared for a second. So 8 out of 10 players, just to give you guys an update, just for myself as well. UC Irvine. I'm trying to recall the previous players other than Strawberry Rokuro.
Spaz, Djibouti, and
Okay,
Sinklong.
yeah, Djibouti.
Yeah.
Djibouti, yes, and Spaz, yes. Man, UCI. These guys, yeah, they probably all graduated. That's probably why. And of course,
I
Strawberry.
mean, I'm not quite sure. I think Strawberry can elaborate on it more, but in either case, I think they just couldn't commit, so that's why they have a new roster. But if you think about it, this UCI squad, they've been playing on ESCA. They play in intermediate right now, and I think they have a 7-4 record, so that's not bad.
Ooh,
Yeah, so definitely
nice.
putting the time in.
So we're not gonna see like what happened today, right? We're not gonna see like UCI get knife and go T side. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe they will
Well,
do it, but maybe they'll be
maybe they
more
will do
prepared.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe they'll have the strats behind it, because I mean, Strawberries,
yeah.
he still has all the strats from last year and stuff like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he does the same thing. But either way, it looks like knife rounds going ahead. And yeah, I think whoever gets the CT side start, especially with it being so early in the season, it's definitely going to get the advantage here, 100%.
Now with UC Santa Cruz, I'm just looking at their roster currently and their match stats of their previous 2 games. So I was told we should have our eyes on Mupi and Maza Praza. And look at their stats right now, playing against the Cal Golden Bears. They won 16-8. And the players, of course, are Maza and Praza, who were performing. Maza Peraza had 34 frags against the Golden Bears. That's actually pretty insane. And going into their second match, where they struggled a little bit but won in OT against UCR, once again, Mupi this time stepped up. And
33 and 24.
Yeah,
90,
so
90 ADR.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting matchup. So hopefully, I look up to Strawberry. He's a cool guy. But hopefully these guys can perform.
Yep. It looks like the pistol round's gonna be going live here.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
UCSC, Raza Peraza has 2 flashes in the smoke, so at least looks like they have some kind of idea for a strat here.
Yeah, so we missed the knife, but it looks like, I guess, UCI won the knife. UCI is going to be on the CT side, and already popping off to 3 members of UCSC making their way towards Ivy. Now, I've seen this pistol strat. It was Montreal doing to Toronto, and it's a wrap towards B, but look at how UCI is actually rotating on this. They're trying to regain control CT. It's kind of a trap right now. Freaky picks up 1 kill. Strawberry finds 1. Recurl finds another. Coming up towards the connector, and he finds a nice headshot to Kana. And now Mupi and Praza, they get the bomb down. They win in my book. But can they win the round, essentially?
Yeah, so UCSC in a tough spot here. Mupi's going to get taken down. It's all down to Maza Peraza. Left in a 1v4. He doesn't have a Molotov either. No armor. Very, very unlikely he wins this round. Gets taken down by Marco. But good round by UCI. Something I want to point out there is on that wrap that UCSC was trying to do, UCI did something really good where they actually went into spawn, like where that long hallway area is where you save generally. They went into that area. Yeah, they went into that area and just controlled it. And that's pretty much what derailed the push, because if those guys spawn die, then UCSC pretty much just has the round. So very, very good play by UCI.
Yep, and now we enter into the second round. UCSC lose a pistol, but they're gonna have P250s, a Glock on to Maza. He does have a smoke though, so let's see where they go with this. Looks like it's gonna be a full commitment towards the inner. And Marco is actually gonna drop an incendiary to keep these guys at bay. And Ron's gonna be watching upper as well. So all of the nades a little bit too late, but his teammate goes down right away. He's got the FAMAS. Katie cleaned this up, finds 1 kill. Katie found a second. Yes, he will. And actually, Aliar's gonna pick up 1 as well, as the bomb does go down a second time. And Kana all by himself, 1v3.
Ooh, gets taken down. But overall, a good round by UCSC, getting the bomb down as well. They're definitely going to have a really good buy for this upcoming gun round. And that round actually looked a little bit scary after, I forget who it was on UCSC who got the entry, but good on UCI for recovering.
It was Deku got that, yeah. Not too bad. 2 bomb plants. I like this from Santa Cruz. They are, they know the objective. And now they're going to be able to buy because they had the bomb plant, of course, right?
It looks like Deku, he looked like he was kind of debating on whether he wanted to op or not, but either way, it looks like it's going to be 5 AKs, full utility for the terrorists here. And this should be a pretty good round here. I want to see if UCSC, whether they're just going to go to something fast or they're just going to default.
Looks like it's somewhat of a default as the bomb sits towards T connector. Actually, more to spawn. And there's no op in play for both sides, as this is the 3rd round.
Yeah, UCSC, it looks like UCI wants to get aggressive T-con. Recurl actually finds on to Maza Peraza, so that's easy entry. So now it's a 5v4 situation. UCI, they can just sit back now.
Yeah, wherever they take these gunfights, UCSC needs to fully commit here.
Looks like UCSC wants to put some pressure Ivy right now, but at the same time, looks like Kana and Deku are gonna work down towards the ladder. It looks like it's gonna be an outer pinch here, but UCI, they're set up for it. They have 4 players on the outer site right now.
And look at how aggressive Marco is too. He's upper B. He's gonna get that information as soon as he sees it. But Recurl, he is right behind the smoke, and Deku on the other side. Pop flash comes through, and look at the teamwork, but no, it doesn't even work. They finally trade off. It's equalized out. There's 35 seconds to go, and UCSC need to make their way out. And Deku's gonna burn alive, but he's down to 22 HP. Strawberry's in line on top of Green Tree, picks up the bomb as well. And Ron, he's gonna hold this angle. 2 players up, Deku and Kana. They need to find these trades right away, but no, they get picked off. And now Deku, he's struggling in the smoke. He can't get the kill as Marco finds him on the off angle. That's pretty sloppy so far by UCSC.
Yeah, but something I also want to point out is UCI look like they're playing very well as a team. They're like pop flashing for each other, like especially that at the start of the round where they pop flashed Rakuro into T-Con, and then they tried to pop flash him and again into ladder. So UCI definitely have the teamwork down here, and UCSA they just need to capitalize on more of these situations and get more trades essentially.
And so far, we're gonna see upgraded pistols. Should be a fast take somewhere, and they're gonna make their way towards outside. Deku's gonna run past Olaf, gets hit by 2 nades. That's gonna be Molotov in the nade as well. But his teammates getting gushed down. Look at how lit they are. They're just gonna get slaughtered. No way. They lined up for this guy. I actually missed that. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god. Look at how low they were.
Is Rakuro gonna go for the ace here? No, it looks like Ron's just gonna steal it from him. But that was a very sick round from Rakuro, getting the 4K spray down essentially. Almost made it onto the highlight clips. You probably will anyways.
Yeah. Gonna have to download this demo and recapture that. Holy crap. That was... Yeah, they were so low. Coming out of hell, they were so low. 3 of those players, I think, were below 50 after the utility.
Yeah. And UCSC here going to be on the buy round, but no op once again. They're just favoring the 5 AKs and full utility. And looks like it's going to be Smoke's outer, but it looks like it's going to be a B play here. As Marco going to take down 1 low, and actually three kills go on the UCI side. So now it's a 2v4 situation. Freaky's going to try to trade onto round, but he's actually going to toss a Pokeball and actually takes him down. Lure finds 1. It's all down to Maza Peraza in a 1v3 situation.
Yeah, and he picks up the bomb as well. It's in an awkward spot, but this is even more awkward as he is going to be by himself, right? So lots of time to work with. He's got a smoke and a nade, but I'm not too sure if he can actually make his way outside really fast without Rakuro knowing. Maybe he might have a better chance, you know, fighting it off like really close against these guys. But
I'd say for him, the play for him to do to go is to actually go Ivy, because at most it can only be 1 guy Ivy.
Oh, that's true.
It'd be very likely to do a back lane setup with 1 guy back lanes, another guy bomb train.
Oh my goodness.
But he finds on to Rakuro, so he actually has a smoke still, so he can smoke off Z and maybe get a bomb plant here.
Oh, both the players, Strawberry and Aliar. Or Aliar, sorry. Oh, Strawberry's gonna get this.
No, he's not going to peek quite yet. So Maza Peraza actually gets a bomb down, but he has no idea where these 2 remaining players are. He has to get aggressive here if he wants to win this round.
They both peek it too. Interesting.
Great. Yeah, great by UCI there, just playing together. And because they know that Maza Peraza has like no idea where they are, you just go together, get the trade. So very solid from UCI so far, 5-0.
I think in the end, UCI could have peaked aggressively because Rakuro, you know, he gave the information, right? You know, he's out T-Con, he's so low, blah, blah. Why didn't these guys play aggressive? I guess UCI just played more disciplined.
Playing disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing disciplined.
Interesting. Could have denied that bomb plant, right? You know, $800 a player. That's what that bomb does, guys. But now, 5-0, UCSC looking like Toronto right now.
Looks like Allure is actually going to post up upper B with his op. Might be able to find a kill here. Actually, they jiggle him, so he's just going to get out of there. Marco's going to toss down a Molotov, but they're just going to fall right back.
Yep, and... Oh, Ron does a dink. Actually hits Maza a little bit down, but... Not sure if that was a dink or not, but...
Yeah, and actually, Strawberry has most of Ivy control right now, so they're able to just keep 2 towards B, and UCI actually ends up pushing into T-Con here. Rakuro finds another kill, and this is just not looking that good for UCSC. UCI is just not respecting their default.
Yeah, this is what I love when you see teams do this on the CT side. Play aggressive, gain control. You know, you have Strawberry who gains control of Ivy, and Rakoro's like, I'm gonna take a peek here. After they saw, I think it was Maza, right? And Rakuro picks up a 2nd kill. So these guys are doing it right. There's 3 players up for UCSC. They want to burst out of a ladder. But it's gonna be a big mistake because Ron's got this Incendiary. There it is.
Yeah.
That's gonna send them back right away. It has to be an intertake. And Marco should get the information right away.
Yeah, Marco's actually playing a really good spot. He's playing on top of the bomb train. Usually T's don't check the spot when they come in.
Oh.
We'll have to see the hit come in with 21 seconds left. Marco's going to find the first kill. Is he going to find a second? Yes, he does. And he's going to find a 3K. He gets it. And that's just a flawless round by UCI.
Yeah, Aliar actually spotted the player's head and he somehow missed, fell off, oil train. But Marco's there. Nice 3K by him. 6-0. I think after this eco by UCSC, okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna be a pause after this, but
That's
there it
really
is.
smart by them. That's really smart. I don't know if you noticed, but they waited all the way till the round was about to start, and then they hit pause, so they get like extra time after. Because then after the pause ends, there's gonna be another 15 seconds, so they're just squeezing all the time, right?
Interesting.
But either way, I think what UCSC need to do right now is maybe try a fast outer hit with their guns instead, because right now they're just defaulting. They're just getting picked apart one by one. They need to kind of do something together as a team right now, because their default is just simply not working.
But they do the attack at the right time. Let's see what these guys do. They just gotta fully commit with these upgrade pistols. CZs, Deagles, 2P250s. The bomb's gonna be on the back of Deku.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna make their way towards Ivy here. Moopy's actually gonna just be the anchor towards the B side.
Oh,
of the map,
Strawberry though. Pop flashes, they're all blind. Oh my goodness, he finds one though. He didn't catch the player who first crossed, and that's gonna be Kana to pick up that AK. Oh my goodness, if he flashed a little bit earlier, they probably would have spawned out. But oh my goodness, Strawberry. So rifles picked up.
4v4 situation. UCSC actually has something to work with now. They have an AK on Freaky. And I'd really like to see him just try to just entry the rest of the way into Ivy and just have Moopy gets a 1D onto Allura, so this is suddenly a doable round.
And looks like UCSC want to commit towards Ivy. Ron's on top of green. And Cruz up close towards T-Con, so they're just gonna get away, get spotted just the last second. Freaky.
But look at Brown. Oh my god, Marco actually takes down Moopy, and Moopy didn't even had his back turned completely, so UCSC has the site, but UCI they're not really quite in a spot to retake here. Marco's actually gonna come in, might be able to find the first kill, finds it. That's the bomb down. Is he gonna find the second? Yes, he does. And Ryan cleans up onto Freaky, so that was actually good awareness by I believe it was Marco who pushed upper B, knowing that the T's potentially could have been in spawn and trying to wrap B. So
yeah, trying to wrap B.
Getting that kill and isolating the push was really good by him.
Yeah, that op, if it was still in play for Moopy and upper B, this would be a different round completely. But nice try by UCSC. They did do a lot of economic damage. And look at the money situation. There's an op on Maza. Little fail flash there. Keep them in check. But Aliar's gonna find the opening kill onto Moopy. So these guys trying to make their way out towards T-Con, and now they're stopped at Bay with this utility. And Aliar spots the... Oh my goodness, a nice flick. Gets the third. Doesn't matter. There's two guys up. And he wants it, but Ron's gonna pick up one, and down to just kind of all by himself out in the open. And there it is. Nice 4K for Aliar.
Yeah, and that was just a completely disjointed push that they tried to do there. Obviously, those Molotovs separating them out, but I feel like if they're gonna do that kind of outside strat, they should have just had 5 rifles instead of Maza Praza having an op. I was thinking that they're gonna do something more aggressive with just the op, but turns out that wasn't the case. Looks like UCSC is taking another tactical timeout here.
Yeah, I do apologize, guys. I noticed like the drop of frames. I had to close Skype. I guess Mahone's face was too much for my computer. But this tactical is gonna come out again. It's 8-0. So this...
UCI is just doing all the right things right now too, because they're being aggressive when they need to, and it's just really catching UCSC off guard, and it's just so difficult to play on the T side, especially when the CTs are having so much success aggressing you.
And now it's gonna be pretty much a full buy UMP for Kana, but these guys need to try enter one more time, literally. I don't think they fully committed towards the inner take, but as I say that,
Ooh.
find
Double
2
entry
kills,
for-
yes.
Yeah, it looks like Strawberry's the only one who's holding outside at this point. If you can find this kill on the Moopy, this would be a manageable situation. But UCSC is actually deciding to go down inner here, and Eliar actually misses the first shot, lands the second one though. 3v3 situation, and they're going to be able to get the bomb down at least.
And up close and personal, Marco finds the first kill. As it was equalized out, but Kana and Maza, can they hold on to this? Maza's on the site, but he gets insta-dinked and they both go down. Strawberry finds the other player, and the retake is pretty clean.
Yeah. Not much to say here, other than the fact that UCSC just weren't able to get into good spots because most of UCI already rotated in, so they couldn't even push up. Eliar did a good job with this op, especially just locking down the lanes and making sure they can't push up as well. And if you just look at the money on UCI right now, they just have so much.
Yeah,
UCSC is not even really
50K.
putting. Yeah, UCSC is not even really putting a dent in their economy with these rounds.
Yeah, this is definitely a flashback to a few hours ago. if the 11th round UCSC find a round, and then I'll be astonished. But Moopy finds an opening kill into Ron. And now 4 players are for UCI. They've done pretty well so far, but how will UCSC, capitalize on this?
Yeah, that's the second time that they found the entry onto the ladder players, so hopefully they can capitalize better on this, and maybe they should just wait for UCI to maybe make an aggressive push since it's 4v5, but let's see what UCSC do here.
Oh, Marco. He goes aggressive, smoke disperse, and Kana's ready for it. Now there's no one on B. Forces rotate. Recurl needs to make his way back, and Allar is going to make his way towards Z and actually fully rotate. So Strawberry's going to be by himself.
And yeah, this looks like a fake here, actually, because UCSC is actually going to go back outside. Maza Peraza spots out Strawberry, and Bomb Train takes him down. Eliar trades onto Moopy. Maza Peraza getting the 2K in the round so far. It's all down to Recuro. Left in a 1v4 situation. And if I were him, I would just go for economic damage here. Try to take down as many T's as you can.
Yeah, they have so much money, right? So you should just definitely go for it, but this could be really tough.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of like holding for exits, but I would actually just be actively hunting for these kills here. Because if you can get their money down low enough, then the next round will be so much easier.
Or if you can get a defuse in, that'd be very hilarious. Oh no, don't. If he wanted to get defuse, he'd have to go now. Yeah.
Yeah. If you had a smoke, maybe it would be doable, but
yeah.
Either way, UCSC pick up their first round, surviving with 4 alive as well, so it's going to be good for their economy, but they definitely need to capitalize on this next round.
UCI is very disciplined. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, they're showing that even though they're essentially outclassing their opponents so far, that they're still giving the respect to them. They're still playing properly. Looks like UCSC gonna throw. Well, actually, it looked like someone was setting up for a smoke, but they didn't actually throw anything. It looks like it's just a very passive default, waiting for a push.
Yeah, because they understand that UCI does do that, right? They gain control of Ivy, but I'm not sure they knew that before. But going into T-Con aggressively, yeah, so freaky pop flashes for Moop here. They're pretty scared on the UCSC side. They're doing every move to clear out some cheeky angles and try and gain control. And Strawberry's still here towards Ivy. He knows there's a player on the right side. Look at Recurl. The pop flash comes in from his teammate. Yeah, seriously, he needs pushed up. This is going to be scary for UCSC if they want to poke their head back into T-Con.
I feel like they're aware of it, though, since they're starting to move away. They probably heard the flash, so probably just going to give it to them and maybe aggress towards Ivy and ladder instead. But with 46 seconds left, not that much map control for UCSC here.
And there's 4 Incendiaries in play for UCI. Oh boy, here it comes. Fire comes through. Look at how low Moopy is. And Freaky's cooking alive. Oh my goodness, down to 18. Doesn't want to scream. Doesn't want to let them know that he's here. And look, Strawberry is in for a killing spree if they peek out, but no, they actually choose to peek out. Oh my goodness, just a slaughter across the board. They just took this got pitched completely. There's 4 players watching that angle in the end on the UCI side.
Yeah, UCSC we're just way too slow at taking map control, and they didn't even use any utility to like try to bait out UCI's nades as well. So by the time it got to that 25-second mark, it's like UCI just tossed all their incendiaries, and there's just nothing that UCSC could do about it. And UCSC, because they're able to have the other round with 4 alive, they actually have decent amount of money to be able to buy next round. So let's just see what they do this round. They have a couple of Deagles, CZ, P250s as well.
Oh, server's lagging, guys. I do see that. I thought it was a Go TV, but server is definitely lagging.
Yeah, just some technical issues as always. Yeah. But it looks like UCSC, it looks like they want to challenge Inner, but maybe they're just waiting for the server to just kind of settle down right now.
Yep. Moopy. Cruz been playing this angle quite often, actually. The Strawberries can find the first peak. There's a little bit of damage, taking him down to half. And here we go. 1 minute to go. Marco's in position, followed by Ron watching from Bomb Train. Looking at upper. Now, there's no utility here for UCSC, so if they're going to go, it's straight aim.
Looks like they're planning to explode here, which is pretty much the only play here. Are they going to explode upper? Ron is definitely watching. Marco watching lower, spamming out his feet, tosses a Molotov in. Ron getting dinked up, that's taken down by Kana though. Another rotate's coming in for UCI. Ooh! Kana the Deagle onto Strawberry. So now it's a 3v3 situation, but Marco is still alive in the lower lane. Freaky suicide somehow. That's all down to Moopy.
Kana some nice headshots, but then again, they kind of took their sweet time coming out when exploding.
Yeah, definitely should have been a little bit faster, but they're able to get some of the kills, so it's not really a round that you expect to win given the circumstances. Either way, it looks like it's going to be a buy coming out of UCSC and a Glil and an Ump, so it's not the most promising buy.
Yeah, and with that being said, they might want to make their way fast outside. And Ron's going to be on Bomb Train, followed by Curl close by. The bomb's going to show itself, and it's going to be on Connor, who's going to drop it right away. And they line up, but he does a lot of damage. They don't go down. Ron's going to fall off as well. And Strawberry and Ollie are towards Ivy. They're still up, but it's just down to 2 players on the UCSC side. It's Freaky and Moopy. He finds a nice trade towards the Z connector. He's going to push right in. The bomb's all the way towards B. And this should be pretty interesting as Freaky's got a huge advantage here.
This is a big kill here. Whoever gets this kill probably wins the round.
Yeah.
Freaky gets the kill on the Strawberry, so now it's down to Aliar. Left in a 1v2 with an AWP as well. It's going to be a very difficult retake.
Yeah, this is... Unless he can...
He does have good utility though, so if he's able to isolate one of the players, but he needs to find out where one of them is right away. And it looks like Freaky's going to sneak behind him, so I don't think there's a way he expects this.
Oh, and he gets spotted out as well, pushing in towards the bomb. And this is 180. Oh my goodness. No. I've seen enough of this. Thank you. Oh, UCSC. Thank you. Thank you. They're still alive.
Yeah, it's going to be their second round on the board. Moopy's going to pick up an AWP as well, but as we mentioned before, UCI is just swimming in money, so they're going to be able to buy comfortably here. And this is a big round for UCSC. They pretty much need to pick up the last 2 rounds if they want to have a shot in this game.
Yeah, they need to follow up in this round, or they're just going to be reset for the last round. Oh, Maz goes to the lineup for the wall bank, sorry. He's off by a little bit. Oh, he wants to check camera. Ron's on the other side. But Marco, he's pushed up in upper B.
That's the flash, and Ricardo once again getting T-Con control. UCI has just been getting so much control off this T-Con, just off that simple pop flash, and UCSC, they need to find a way to deal with this guy.
Oh, they want to Ricardo. Moopy Deku's there to trade it off. It happens, but
Ooh, they actually spot each other out, but is Moopy aware that Rako's on the close right, or close left rather? Looks like Rako's just gonna stand his ground, just gonna remain in T-Con, while the rest of UCSC, it looks like they're gonna group back towards B maybe?
oh, it's
Or
gonna
it
be
might
a
just be
huge
an outer
mistake.
pinch.
If they're probably gonna hit ladder this time because look at where Marco is. He's gonna be a huge key play in this round. He can flank real fast or be the first contact.
Oh, did you see what UCSC did there at ladder? They like jumped down together, like on top of each other.
Oh,
But
so
either
they
way,
don't
Rako-
noise, right?
Yeah, either way, Rako finds a 2K in T-Con. Kana finding one to Strawberry and Aliar. Getting one in reply. Freaky now left in a 1v3 and very, very difficult round. They end up getting reset essentially with the last round of the half now. They're not going to be able to get too much in terms of guns and utility here.
Interesting. So not really much they can buy. Yeah, this is it's looking grim.
Yeah, 5 deagles. They're just going to have to rely on maybe finding a lucky kill, and I'm seeing some server lag here.
It's interesting because they both have like 12 ping. I mean, both sides have like really low ping. Oh, Strawberry, aggressive once again.
Yeah, just finding that entry on to Ivy and just getting that information as well. It's just discouraging UCSC from even wanting to touch that Ivy area, and especially with Rakuro as well pressuring T-Con. It's like, where do you even go if you're UCSC?
There's not really much I could do. It's like either just hit somewhere together or just I don't know.
They'd have to find the kill on one of those guys. They can't just keep letting them do that. But at this point in the half, it's too late.
Yeah, because they're stalling so much, right? Even when they want to explode or execute, they're stalling so much.
Yeah, Moopy's gonna try to find a deagle kill onto Strawberry almost, but not quite. Kinda able to find another deagle kill onto Ron. He's been able to have a good success with this deagle so far. Trying to find Rakuro in heaven, but not able to hit the shot so far. Gets taken down. All down to Mazapraza in a 1v4. A deagle and a dream.
Oh, finds a nice shot into Rakuro, but Marco's gonna shut that down. So 13-2. I still have faith in UCSC if this pistol will work out for these guys.
Yeah, definitely possible, but I think it's gonna be a huge stretch. It doesn't take very much for UCI to just pull out a any coordinated strat that they probably have to just take away like 1 or 2 rounds. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, but now second half is going to be live as UCSC will now be on the favored CT side. UCI looking pretty healthy, 13 rounds on the first half with Rakuro. Actually, everyone on UCI just
Everyone's stepping up.
yeah, everyone's stepping up. And so far, UCSC, like, if they're going to play the passive mentality, CT side is to do it. But then again, we saw UCI play aggressive, gain control of T connector, go towards Ivy, push up upper B. They did everything right as a CT aggressiveness, right?
Yep. Executed very well too, but Mazapraza here might be able to spot Rakuro. He's going to spot 2 Ts coming out. He's going to be able to call for the rotate in. And Rakuro, ooh.
Oh my goodness, Freaky finds one. And the bomb gets dropped too, and no one's going to capitalize by getting it. Maza's stuck towards Summit, and his teammates are all right behind him. Deku trying to fight this player towards the upper. They grab the bomb and they back off, but look at Marco. Ooh. He finds a kill towards security. Sorry, camera. And now they gain control towards the outside. A quick change in momentum in this round.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Deku. It looks like he wants to challenge out towards the Z area, but he's gonna wait for his teammates here. They do have a numbers advantage, a 4v3 situation. They do have a kid as well in a smoke, so they can take their time with their retake if they want.
3 players up, bomb does go down. Ooh, Marco, nice headshot. Can he find more as he finds a second? Oh my goodness, but now down to a 1v2. Oh my goodness, they accidental team kill. Deku! UCSC, they need to hold on to this round, but all he needs to do is fiddle with this guy. And the Glock up close, but now the USP prevails, but he has the kit.
He has a kit. Should be able to get this. Cool, yes, that was a scary round.
So scary. 8 health on Kana, I believe, that got TK'd there. Yeah.
And that's the start of a long, hard path for UCSC, though. They need to be able to convert these next 2 rounds. It looks like UCI are probably going to save here to buy for AKs next round. So as long as UCSC can get a clean round here, it might be looking promising for them looking forward.
And UCI is gonna look for a bomb, another bomb plant if possible. They have Glocks, and yeah, it's probably gonna be just going for a bomb plant. And Mazza's in for a surprise because a family of 5 making their way towards his way, and he wants to peek out, and no, he doesn't know what to shoot. He only gets one. That's just spaghetti. And now Deku lines up, finds 1 kill. They want to make their way out. Smokes right in, finds a second, finds a third. Actually, no, Freaky picks one up and down to run. Just needs to get the bomb down.
Ooh,
oh my god!
He gets it down.
Wow, they did the objective. They wanted my book, UCI. That's all they wanted to do. They had Glocks and P250s, man. What do you think they're gonna fight? Oh my goodness.
But that round almost looked scary with how Mazza screwed that up, though. He was trying to go for the movie clip 5K, but ends up just only getting 1 kill.
Yeah.
And fortunate for Deku, though, he was able to clean up very well and just playing behind the bomb train, waiting for his teammates to come in. And crisis averted, but here comes the real test. 5 AKs on the UCI side with full utility as well. On the side of the CT's 4 Famises and only 1 M4.
Yep, and looks like they're going balls to the wall towards outside. Deku's actually gonna have to back up towards green train. His teammates close by into bomb, and out in the smoke, Marco pays the price. And out towards hell, it's gonna be Ron who pays as well. Deku finds a nice 2K, finds a 3K in a great position. And Kana's gonna get his head knocked out. Kuro and Oliar trying to make what's left in the round, but now just down to him in a 1v4. Oh my goodness. But the FAMASs prevail, picking up 2 AKs. Not bad.
Yeah, great round from UCSC there. They definitely knew what to do to handle that outer exec from UCI. And I think Deku went huge, getting a 3K that round. And looks like UCI are going to go for a tactical timeout here. A little bit early, but I guess they really do want to secure this win before it gets too out of hand.
Yeah, like I said, these guys are pretty disciplined on the UCI side.
Yeah, they're taking everything very seriously. They don't want to let this lead slip and go too far. As we all know, the CT side of train can be very overpowered, so dealing with it on the T side, you really have to make your gun rounds count. And it looks like, as far as their buy, it looks like it's just gonna be a couple Deagles or 4 Deagles, 1 CZ. They're probably just gonna be looking for UCSC to make some mistakes here and maybe get something out of this round.
Yeah, a lot of long range fights is what UCI is gonna look for. These Deagles.
Yep. And it looks like Mazza Praz is going to be playing up close towards B, playing for the info here, and hopefully he doesn't get as aggressive as he did last time, but Loopy finding some contact onto Marco at Ivy. And as I said before, they're just waiting for picks essentially with these Eagles.
And look at the bomb placement as well, right? They're looking for these picks, trying to find some kind of mistake out from UCSC. Now, Cinder rains down. Marco is lit down to 15. What is Ron doing? He's trying to bait out like some information, maybe like an op buy, maybe possibly. But oh, it peeks out finally. Now he spots his player Freaky. He should probably, I guess he can still get a kill and fall off this angle, but oh, he gets challenged from Strawberry. And Deku's way in the back though.
Look at this pressure that UCI is just putting, just based on 2 guys just like showing their feet essentially.
Yeah. It's actually hilarious, but now looking grim. UCI, if they get bust outside here and get the bomb down, Marco's down to 15 as he does have the bomb as well. Oh my, Kana, what is going on? Oh my god, he turns on him. Doesn't matter. Kuro's gonna mess up his CZ, but Marco finds it clean, the cleanup on Kana. So yeah, pretty basic eco round, and we're seeing what happened on the UCI side. On the CT side happened now, so for UCSC.
Yep. Yeah, and UCSC were able to survive that round, 4 players alive, so that's going to be really good for their economy moving forward. On the other hand here, UCI are going to be fully bought up, no ops though, so pretty much just doing what UCSC did, with just having the 5 rifles and the full utility, and see what kind of round they kind of go for here. It looks like they're going to throw 1 outside smoke towards the sandwich area, but no E-box smoke yet.
Mazza!
Ron's actually going to take down Mazza.
He had
too aggressive.
Like, he peaked way too high. He still had to move his mouse down. That's an extra second. Oh my goodness, that's rough. And now the offense with a man advantage. they could really just fiddle with UCSC, force these rotates out. There's still just one player onto the B site, and that's Freaky. And, oh, the Molotov setting Freaky down to 41. I like this by UCI. They know their homework.
Kana's actually going to find one into the player in T-Con. But if you look at the situation with UCI right now, somebody has to go get that bomb. And then it's probably going to be an outer pinch with what it looks like here. Marco's going to throw a Molotov towards Ivy. And at the moment, UCSC still have 3 players outside.
Oh, the smoke execute towards outside. These 2 players anchor down Kana and Deku. Can't they hold this off? As utilities being spent, Kana might be first contact here with the sandwich, and Rakuro wants to fight this. And he's going to lose that battle from the side, and Deku. His teammates are close by. He's going to win that duel from ladder. Close up is going to be Rana. Or Ron. And oh my goodness, Marco comes clean to face. Moopy does find that kill, and he finds a second as well. So it's pretty clean by UCSC. But the trades, like, you got to give UCSC that they have the aim at least. They can fight in those close situations. But when it comes down to executing, yeah, they need a little work.
Yeah, and a good recovery by UCSC there. Being able to aggress towards ladder and T-Con being able to find that kill. Just pretty much positioning themselves in a way such that, you know, they forced UCI to pretty much hit outer, and they had 3 guys there. So overall, really good hold, and as long as they're able to keep this up, this could be a comeback here.
Yep, and Maza, once again, not going to peek up with an op, but he's going to spot a player. Pre-fire is good. He drops the bomb as well, and here comes the cavalry.
Actually drops all the way down towards lower, and Marco's actually going to get taken down. It's actually in the B site now. The UCI's committed on this.
Yep, and out they come. Freaky's struggling, does find a kill. Masa finds another, and it's just down to Strawberry with just a deagle. 5 players up for UCSC. Peek so wide in lane, and no, from the side, Freaky's gonna pick that up. So no bomb plan for these guys. It's 13-8. It's what? It's 6 rounds in a row in the second half. So not too bad. Freaky saying the server blows. Oh,
yeah,
man.
might be an issue. Might be something that they might be getting to their heads too, right? Like,
yeah.
Even for UCI side, right?
Small mistakes,
that's really
small
unfortunate.
legs, yeah.
Yeah, really unfortunate because you don't really want to see a game go to that, especially a game of this caliber that as we expected. But either way, looks like the outer exec is coming out. Marco's gonna make his way towards hell really fast here. He's gonna run through 2 mollies essentially, and he's gonna find Moopy. He finds the first kill of Maza. On the other hand, finding around 3v4 situation though.
Marco, a nice frag onto Deku, and Freaky and Maza. They're pretty stuck here, but Freaky's on the site. His teammates close by towards ladder, but it's a standstill.
Yeah, look at Aliar though. He's actually gonna try to make his way all the way towards the back lane, and is he gonna try to flank somebody in Z? Is that what his plan is? Freaky's completely stuck though.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if they know Freaky's here. He did get a frag. Maza did find with the flank. I think UCI's is trying to find out where Maza is.
Yeah. The thing is here is that Maza needs to make a play, otherwise Freaky is just gonna die in sight. Maza needs to do something here. He can't just sit here if they expect to win this round.
Look at how disciplined Marco is. And Freaky does go down from the big flank.
Yep.
And Aliar, like you said, he makes the right play.
Yeah. And this should just be a lock for this round here. And as I mentioned before, Mazapraza should probably just be looking to get some exits here. Lower the economy of UCI. Just gonna get his head taken off by Strawberry though. 14-8, UCI finds their first round. And let's see if UCSC can pull it back together here. They should be able to have a good buy, and they can actually get any ops if they want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised if they don't do. Okay, there we go. There's an op. Is it going to Freaky or is it going to Maza? Maza was opping inner, and looks like this op's gonna go towards the outside. As Freaky. Yep. Set up for T-Con. But on the UCI side, they're actually going pretty. Oh my goodness, they're hitting it hella fast, and Maza's in play, but Rakuro with style, he crouches and finds that frag, and this is gonna be huge. Just a fast play for UCI. UCSC, this is really rough. I'm pretty sure they weren't anticipating this at all.
Yeah, UCI just completely switching up the pace, just going completely fast. Essentially a scrim strat onto B. And it's looking really grim for UCSC as Moopy falls as Freaky finds one onto Aliar, but it's all down to Freaky. Left in a 1v3 with the op. He has full utility still though, but I find it very unlikely he's going to win this round.
Yeah, it's UCI being disciplined. Oh! What? The ultimate to summon. 1G's in the chat. Holy crap. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god.
And that's going to be the 15th round for UCI.
Yeah,
and,
match point sealed. One more round to end this map. UCSC, look at their money situation. They have this off.
Saving Grace, though. Yeah, they have that off in there. He's going to be able to drop one more if he manages his economy properly. Yeah, so still going to be a buy for UCSC. So this is not impossible.
Yeah.
4 and 4s on an op. But I want to see Freaky maybe get aggressive this op. Maybe try to do something that UCSC do the same thing that UCI did, which is just get aggressive. He's able to find the first one on the round.
Yep, and Moopy's close by. Kana picks up 1 kill. They actually peeked aggressive towards Ivy there, and UCSC, they have the remedy now. 2 players up, Strawberry and Aliar. Last 2 left here for UCI. But if they can close it out, it'd be a huge heartbreak. But Strawberry coming with a huge play, finds a kill to Freaky. And it's down to a 2v4.
Yeah, and UCSC should be aware of where both of these players are now. Aliar is actually going to find one onto Moopy. Mazapraz is going to get a little bit pushed up inner. And he's going to try to catch him off guard, but looks like UCSC are just going to play a bit more passively. UCI just waiting for UCSC to make a mistake, essentially, and there it is.
Maza needed to win that. He needed to win that 100%. What is going on? A 2v4 essentially, right?
Yeah, a 2v4 turns into a 2v1. And it's all down to Kana. Left in a 1v2. It's looking really unfortunate. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off here. And
he made sound. Strawberry knows where he is. They cross pass from Oil Train, and Aliar's going to come in with the last kill. So UCI will prevail, finding a 16-8 scoreline against UCSC. But you got to give it to UCSC. You know, it's what, a 13-2 half, right?
Yep. 13-2 half. They're able to, you know, mount some type of a comeback, but like I said before, if they're able to, that CT side start is just so important, especially at this stage of the season where teams just aren't as practiced yet on a map like Train. So, you know, it's kind of expected, but you know, overall, I think it was a decent showing from UCSC.
So with the scoreline being 16-8, what can we talk about here? You know, UCI, they played very well in their first half, you know, winning the knife round, going to CT side. I gotta say, UCI, their CT side is very scary. If there's any other schools watching right now who saw their CT side, they're pretty disciplined. And when they're in that comfortable momentum, they've had Recurro come into, you know, T-Con, and they had Strawberry push out Ivy. These guys are finding information on the CT side. You know, to be honest, you do kind of very rarely see this in collegiate games, but I love the caliber that we're seeing today. And UCSC, you know, 13-2 half. They fought back 6-7 rounds in a row on their CT side, right? They have the aim, but the executes, you know, is a lackluster on their T side. I definitely look forward to seeing more from these schools. But Mahone, like, who would you say? Let's pick both sides here. So Irvine, who was really the MVP coming into this matchup?
I don't know. I feel like Recurro was always getting those entries into T-Con, right? Because if you think about it this way, if he didn't get those entries, then UCI would be in a different spot, right? But because he was able to find that kill into T-Con every single time they did it, it just put UCI into such a strong position where it just forced UCSC to, you know, it just forced them into one side essentially and put them into really unfavorable spots. But on the UCSC side, I think Deku actually impressed me the most. He had a lot of impact kills that were able to, you know, just kind of sway the round. And you know, like I said, I think UCSC they have some work to do, but it's looking promising.
Yeah, they gave UCI a run. Coming into it, you know, it's always like, I'm gonna reiterate myself. UCI is a nice team to watch every damn time. With some time, UCSC. Hopefully we see these schools clash once again. But starting off, it's going to be both schools now 2-1. Yeah, UC Irvine's going to be what was 1-1 in the regular season right now is now 2-1. In Santa Cruz will find their first loss against UC Irvine. Pretty nice match compared to the first game we saw today. Just to recap, Montreal versus Toronto. Like, it's going to be in the history book for me. 100%. You like in terms of CSL, this is the Montreal versus Toronto. It's a Canadian matchup. Come on, you guys are embarrassing us Canadians here. You know, me and Mahone are just scratching our head like, what is going on? You know.
Yeah, man.
But
gotta show that we got some better Canadian teams out here. But I mean, if you think about it, I mean Montreal has really shown a really good historically they've been really good so far.
Yes,
in collegiate.
that's true.
So I mean, it's not really a bad thing, but it's more so just that why isn't Toronto stepping up, right? Like they have the skill, they have the players, but they're just nowhere to be seen essentially.
Someone needs to give them a smacking in the butt because the decision making behind the knife round, I don't know. But with that being said, guys, my name is True Lie, and I'm here with Mahone. But before we go anywhere, we'd like to thank you for tuning in on Twitch, the utmost greatest streaming platform. And if CSL would not be what it is today without them, hit that follow button. And if you like the content, of course, follow us on Twitter at C-Star League, and of course, Collegiate CSGO. With that being said, hit that follow button, and we will have CS continue next week on Monday and Wednesday with new matchups in week 5. Now, of course, I think what does your school play, Mahone?
When? Like in terms of like on the stream?
No. Sure. What do you guys play in general?
Oh, what do we play in general?
Oh yeah.
What do you mean by that?
When?
Oh, when? Okay, I think generally Saturdays at 12 p.m. I sometimes stream their matches, so follow me on Twitch, Mahone_TV. Also follow me on Twitter.
And I sometimes stream Saints Gaming CSGO matches. Just by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, both our schools are in the same conference, and we played against each other. We actually, took it to them, 8-7 half, and then lost 16-9.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
You gotta get UBC is, I guess second best in the league because they haven't proved themselves against Fireman. But
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's also interesting to see in other conferences too. We just saw a nice matchup with UCI versus UC Santa Cruz, but Fiven as well, right? They're pretty scary. I hope to see more from these guys as they probably plow through their conference.
Yep. And especially since they picked up 4-Shot, as everybody knows already.
Yeah, 4-Shot, yeah.
So they're looking even stronger than they've ever been before. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting looking at Collegiate CS:GO moving forward because there's so many teams now that are just practicing. And because I do the power rankings, I kind of keep tabs on all the teams right now. So I have a pretty good idea of who's practicing, who's not, and who's putting up good results so far. So in either case, I look forward to seeing what Collegiate has in store for for this upcoming year, especially.
Yeah, so look at this schedule, guys. Lambton versus Ontario Tech is going to be on the 6th of November, followed by UC Berkeley versus UCLA. I'm actually more excited for the UC Berkeley versus UCLA game. That's actually going to be pretty good.
I think UCLA is they're just gonna bulldoze them, to be honest.
Actually, isn't Berkeley? Don't they have new players? That's the thing.
Yeah, but they haven't really looked that promising. I think UCSC even destroyed Berkeley. If I recall,
okay.
Right?
Okay. We'll see. But with that being said, guys,
so
we're gonna wrap this up. It's Mahone and True Lie. We'll tune in next week. We'll see you guys later.